You're wondering why I brought you all here. After all, we just had a feast. Since when does old Walder give us 2 feasts in a single fortnight? Well, it's no good being Lord of the Riverlands if you can't celebrate with your family. That's what I say. I've gathered every Frey who means a damn thing, so I can tell you my plans for this great house now that winter has come. But first, a toast. No more of that Dornish horse piss. This is the finest Arbor gold. Proper wine for proper heroes. Stand together. Stand together. Not you. I'm not wasting good wine on a damn woman. Maybe I'm not the most pleasant man. I'll admit it, but I'm proud of you lot. You're my family, the men who helped me slaughter the Starks at the Red Wedding. Yes. Yes. Cheer. Brave men. All of you. Butchered a woman pregnant with her babe. Cut the throat of a mother of 5. Slaughtered your guests after inviting them into your home. But you didn't slaughter every one of the Starks. No. That was your mistake. You should have ripped them all out, root and stem. Leave one wolf alive, and the sheep are never safe.
When people ask you what happened here, tell them the North remembers. Tell them winter came for House Frey. Nymeria? Nymeria, it's me. Arya. I'm heading north, girl. Back to Winterfell, I'm finally going home. Come with me. Come with me. That's not you.
Don't lunge. Don't go where your enemy leads you. Up. And
Don't fight someone like her in the first place.
Nice sword. Very nice dagger. If they haven't...
It's been a while since I trained.
I can go and find the Master of Arms for you, my lady.
He didn't beat the Hound. You did. I want to train with you. You swore to serve both my mother's daughters, didn't you?
Move aside, Podrick. You can't use that, my lady. It's too small.
I won't cut you. Don't worry.
I'll try not to. Who taught you how to do that?
No one.
The king in the north should stay in the north. We did not choose you to rule us, my lady. But perhaps we should have.
The Knights of the Vale came here for you, Lady Stark.
You are very kind, my lords. But Jon is our king. He is doing what he thinks is best. I warned Jon this would happen. That he couldn't leave the North and expected to just sit and wait for him like a ghost.
He didn't. He trusted you to hold it for him.
Well, he's not making it easy. The Northern Lords are proud.
These are Mother and Father's chambers.
And?
Nothing.
Don't do that.
What?
Say what you mean.
You always liked nice things. Made you feel better than everyone.
Are you angry with me?
They were insulting Jon. And you sat there and listened.
I listened to their complaints, which is my responsibility as Lady of Winterfell.
Their opinions are important to you.
Glover has 500 men, Royce has 2,000. Offend them, and Jon loses his army.
Not if they lose their heads first.
Winterfell didn't just fall into our hands. We took it back. And the Mormonts, and the Hornwoods, and the Wildlings, and the Vale, all of us working together. Now, I'm sure cutting off heads is very satisfying, but that's not the way you get people to work together.
And if Jon doesn't come back, you'll need their support. So you can work together to give you what you really want.
How can you even think such a horrible thing?
You're thinking it right now. You don't want to be. But the thought just won't go away.
I have work to do.
My lady. Not what you're looking for.
I have hundreds of men here at Winterfell, all loyal to me.
They're not here now.
What are these?
My faces.
Where did you get them?
In Bravos. While I was training to be a faceless man.
What does that mean?
Back in Bravos, before I got my first face, there was a game I used to play. The game of faces. It's simple. I ask you a question about yourself, and you try to make lies sound like the truth. If you fool me, you win. If I catch a lie, you lose. Let's play.
I don't want to play.
How do you feel about Jon being king? Is there someone else you think should rule the North instead of him?
Those faces. What are they?
You want to do the asking? Are you sure? The game of faces didn't turn out so well for the last person who asked me questions.
Tell me what they are.
We both wanted to be other people when we were younger. You wanted to be a queen, to sit next to a handsome young king on the Iron Throne. I wanted to be a knight, to pick up a sword like father and go off to battle. Neither of us got to be that other person, did we? The world doesn't just let girls decide what they're going to be. But I can now. With the faces I can choose, I can become someone else. Speak in their voice. Live in their skin. I could even become you. I wonder what it would feel like to wear those pretty dresses. To be the Lady of Winterfell. All I'd need to find out is your face.
It's not easy for ravens to fly in these storms. Perhaps John tried to send word earlier.
No. This is the way he is, the way he's always been. He never asked for my opinion. Why would he start now?
I can't believe he'd surrender the Northern Crown without consulting you.
This is his writing, his signature. He pledged to fight for Daenerys Targaryen. He's bent the knee.
I've heard gossip. The Dragon Queen. It's quite beautiful.
What does that have to do with anything?
Jon is young and unmarried. Daenerys is young and unmarried.
You think he wants to marry her?
An alliance makes sense. Together they'd be difficult to defeat. He was named King in the North. He can be unnamed.
Even if I wanted to, Arya would never go along. She always loved Jon far more than she ever loved me, and she'd kill anyone who betrayed her family.
You're her family too. Would Arya really murder her own sister?
Do you know what she is now? Do you know what the Faceless Men are?
Only by reputation. They worship the god of death, I believe. I never trust godly men.
They're killers. And Arya was one of them. What do you think she's after?
She's your sister. You know her far better than I ever could. Sometimes, when I try to understand a person's motives, I play a little game. I assume the worst. What's the worst reason they could possibly have for saying what they say and doing what they do? Then I ask myself, how well does that reason explain what they say and what they do? So tell me, what's the worst thing she could want?
She could want me dead. Because she thinks I wronged my family.
Why did you come to Winterfell?
To kill me. For marrying our enemies and betraying my family.
Why did she unearth the letter Cersei made you write?
To provide proof of my betrayals. To provide justification after she murders me.
And after she murders you, what does she become?
Lady of Winterfell.
Are you all right?
It's just strange. In his own horrible way, I believe he loved me.
You did the right thing.
You did it.
I'm just the executioner. You pass the sentence. You're the Lady of Winterfell.
Does that bother you?
I was never going to be as good a lady as you. So I had to be something else. I never could have survived what you survived.
You would have. You're the strongest person I know.
I believe that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Well, don't get used to it. Still very strange and annoying.
In winter, we must protect ourselves. Look after one another.
Father. When the snows fall and the white winds blow, the lone wolf dies, but the pack survives.
I miss him.